Would you consider this to be A, a genocide, B, an overreaction, or C, a measured response?
Well, I would start by saying that every single death, be it a Jew or an Arab, is tragedy. Now, the question is it an overreaction?
A, B, or C? Is it a genocide?
No.
Is it an overreaction?
No.
Is it a measured response?
No. It needs to have been a stronger response. It was an inadequate response.
You think it should have been a stronger response?
Yes, I do, because Hamas is still there. This was a war.
That means it's an incorrect response. That's different.
No.
It means that 70% of rubble that there is, they haven't managed to get rid of.
I began by saying that every single death was a tragedy. No question about that.
Of course it is.
But in terms of the outcome, Hamas is still there. Hamas is still in control. There's no doubt about that. And I think that what is going to happen now with these so-called peace arrangements, I think it's going to be a farce, in my personal view. I don't think anything's going to be achieved. And we'll be back to where we were at the start within a fairly short period of time, and it will all happen again.
Could you like to respond to...
Yes, it kind of reminds me of what the Crusaders said during the Albigensian Crusade, where they said, kill them all, and God will recognize his own, as in God will recognize the innocent, so just kill everybody. And that's what, this is extremely genocidal rhetoric. And this is, and to be honest, I'm actually welcoming him being so honest like this, because in Israel, the mindset is even worse than this, right? 50%, according to a poll, in Israel said that all people in conquered areas should be massacred and killed.
I didn't say they should be massacred and killed.
It said conquered areas should be treated.
No, but he did not say that.
Oh, okay, fine. But it does seem like when they say all Gaza is responsible, basically, which is the same thing which Boris Bismuth, the Foreign Affairs and Defense Committee minister in Israel, said, that we must not forget that the innocent civilians, quote unquote, also took part in the pogrom within Israeli communities. And then he says the memory of Amalek must be erased, which is the biblical reference to massacre everybody.
That's talk, Amalek and things like that.
One thing I find very interesting in this is to compare the situation in Gaza and Israel, what was happening in Nazi Germany during World War II. Within Nazi Germany, there were considerable numbers of Germans who actually tried to help Jews where they could. And they actually tried where they could to help Jews. I'm unaware of any cases of Gazans who have tried to help Israel rescue those hostages. None.
That's a very good point. What Gary said, it seems like the average person living in Gaza is in full support of what Hamas did on October the 7th.
Okay, before Abdullah responds, one small point is that we have heard on the press that there are a number of Gazans who are very unhappy with Hamas.
No, I know that, but that's for their own...
Notice they only became unhappy with Hamas when Hamas started to lose. They were not unhappy with Hamas at the start.